Hey everyone, it's Katie, and I have a pretty long video ahead, so it might be a two-parter. I don't know. I guess I had a lot of things to talk about today. So, first of all, the numbers. I'm down a pound this week, which is fine because I had a crazy loss last week. So, but it's kind of weird because yesterday I was like 4 pounds more or 4 pounds less than I am today. So like I gained back anyway, I don't know. I don't claim to understand the scale at all. Like it's just crazy. So the numbers are starting weight was 430. Day of surgery I was 396. Today I weighed in at 324.6. So total loss since my highest weight is 105.4 pounds. I mean, that's just crazy to think about. 105.4 pounds. That's crazy. And then my surgery, since surgery, I've lost 71.4 pounds, which also is just a little nuts. So I have a couple of things to talk about in this video. First, I wanted to respond to Sarah's why I make YouTube videos response. And then I wanted to talk about some frustrations I have with the things that have been happening to me this past week. And then I'll do some shout outs and some NSVs. So I'm going to kind of sandwich the negative in between some positives. So bear with me. I think it's just a process or a process, as my Canadian friends call it. And Aussies, what do you say? Do you say process or process or I don't know? Throw another shrimp on the Barbie? I'm a little punchy today, so I'm just going to apologize in advance. Yeah. So let's see. So why I make YouTube videos. The reason why I make YouTube videos is because I'm a serious narcissist who really likes to hear myself talk. I'm kidding, but just a little bit. So first of all, I wanted to say that I started out making YouTube videos because I wanted to creatively talk about my struggles and my fears and my challenges and my successes in a format that would be able to maybe help somebody else. And I don't know if I've done that. But what I've come to realize is that in the process, it's been my own therapy. It's been the way that I process my own things. If I didn't sit down and make these videos, I might not think about the ways that I've changed or the NSVs that I've had or record the little nuances of each week that I might forget down the road. So for me, making these videos is now more about like just documenting my own journey. And I also really am trying to pay it forward. So I really hope somebody might be helped through these videos. I don't know. And then I also really find other videos inspiring, like when I'm feeling low or frustrated or like, is this working? Am I okay? It just reiterates the fact that, yeah, I am okay, and other people are going through some things that are similar. So there are some negative sides to being a YouTuber, and I guess that, I mean, I do share a lot of things, but I don't share everything. So I feel like sometimes it can be hard to put yourself out there, especially I'm a people pleaser, and I really want to hear about, this is where the, like, yes, I am a narcissist comes in. I really want to hear if I think somebody should be watching my videos and they're not and they don't comment, then I'm like, I get all down on myself, like, why didn't anybody comment? Or, so it's kind of that side. No, it's just a small thing, but I'm being honest. So sometimes that's the hard part. I want to share, and I want to be encouraged, I guess. And so I just also make YouTube videos because I do feel encouraged. I wait for those comments. It really makes my day when I see comments and love from you guys. And so that's, maybe I am a little narcissistic. Maybe I want to see all of that, the comments. Like, it really helps me. So I'm not going to lie. Maybe I am. So certify me. Mm-hmm. Um, and then also sometimes I feel YouTube guilt. Like, life happens and I haven't been making YouTube videos and I haven't been catching up on where people are in their journey, and that makes me feel sad. But then I'm also like, well, wait a minute, I am living life like in actuality. So like I guess YouTube has to take a back burner. And so sometimes that's um hard. It's hard to travel to WLS land sometimes when I'm so busy. So now I was just catching up on some videos. So anyway, those are my ramblings about the YouTube community and why I make YouTube videos. And so yeah, I just like to hear myself talk. Henceforth, 6 minutes of rambling about YouTube. So I hope that came across right. I hope, yeah. Okay. Um, okay, so now some of the things I'm frustrated about. One is that I find myself slipping into some old bad habits. The weight is coming off, and it's coming off pretty much without my help right now, and it's weird. Um, it's weird. Like I dropped what? Like I was at 343 and I dropped to 330. Like I dropped 13 pounds last week. 13 freaking pounds, and I didn't do anything. And so part of me is just feeling like this is so bizarre and I don't understand it. Um and I'm not working out as much as I was, and I'm going to throw out an excuse here even though my motto is like no excuses. But I really did. I moved my whole house. I was unpacking, so I was like moving boxes and lifting things and that sort of thing, but like I need to make exercise a priority, and I haven't exercised in about 2 weeks, which is crazy. And so, um, I'm concerned that my mind is playing these mental games, like, oh, you don't need to work out. It's working out well for you anyway. Like, don't work out. You're gonna be okay. And part of me agrees, like, all right, let's just see what happens. It's easy. Well, it's not easy, and I didn't do this to be stagnant. I didn't do this to be like someone to take the easy way out, like some people think weight loss surgery is. And so I'm feeling guilty about like these weight losses that are happening to me without me even really doing anything. So also, I just want to be healthy, and being healthy means being more active. And granted, I am way more active than I have been, but I also want to tone up. I want to get muscle. I want to have some goals for myself. And right now, I'm not working out. I need to find a routine that is working for me. And um, with being where I live now, like I don't have access to the gym like I did. So, oh dear, I've got the hiccups. So I'm going to just sort some of this stuff out and figure it out. But, yeah, I'm just seriously concerned about slipping into some of my old bad habits and thinking that like I don't need to work out, or, I'm going to be just fine the way I am, because eventually it's going to stop. Like then the rest of it I'm going to have to carry on myself, and I don't want to keep these bad habits in my life. Like that is the whole reason why I did this. So not to say that I'm like, I don't know, not to say that I'm just like this giant couch potato, but today I was just sitting on my couch and I did take a walk, so that's something, but I just need a routine, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, my Lanta, it's 10 minutes in. I might have to do two videos. Okay, another thing I'm frustrated about is what I'm eating, and this is kind of a deep thing. So, and you may have your own opinion and weigh in on it, and that is completely fine, but I ate like crap this past week. I tried to get some protein in. It wasn't enough. I haven't been eating as many fruits and vegetables. I've been just kind of eating willy-nilly here or there. And I'm eating a lot more than I used to. Like it's definitely where I still feel restriction, but it's like I can eat a whole cup of a whole like small plate full of food, whereas before I couldn't do that. And I also want to, I don't know, it's hard for me to explain this, but I hope that you understand. So the mentality of, you know, the sleeve is just a part, and basically it's just your restriction, so you can eat whatever you want, and it's not a diet, which I agree with. It's not a diet. But then I'm in this other mindset where I am a food addict. Like that is something that I'm learning about myself, and there are some foods that trigger this cycle for me, and it's kind of it's compulsive. And so this past week, I decided that I was going to try to see what would happen if I just ate whatever. Well, not whatever I decided I wanted. So like nothing was off the table, and I didn't feel guilty as long as I tracked it, and it was fine. It worked for me. Like it's okay. But then I realized that I had things in my house that were not good. Like I have chips and bean dip and like salsa, and salsa on its own is not a problem, but like these like chips, I don't even know why I have in my house. It was because I had a party and I had them here. So I'm going to get rid of them because I've eaten pretty much the whole bag in like 3 days, which is crazy. I haven't done that in a really long time. And so it's like this mental block or this mental challenge that I have to go through where I'm successful, but then it scared me how much I kind of sucked back into my old like food addiction vortex of, and so fast, like, you know, this is okay, you're fine, blah 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 blah. And so I know now for me that because my sleeve allows me to eat anything and everything, I am the one who needs to figure this out for myself. And I'm trying to decide where my limits are, and that's really hard. I'm trying to find a balance between what I should eat, what I want to eat, and what I need to eat to be healthy. And it's hard. It's hard. It's hard for me this week. And I also just want to say, you know, everybody has their own thing. So this is just my struggle. Some people have never had a food addiction, and, you know, that's to each their own. Just for me, this is my struggle. And I've really found out that I can eat a lot right now, and I'm okay. Now, when I say a lot, I do not mean like 3 huge platefuls of food. So in that aspect, I have come a long way. But like I can see how people can gain weight back. Like it could be pretty easy. So yeah. So, and then I think I touched on my exercise, so that was the other frustration. I'm really trying hard to figure out some things, and one thing I saw on Facebook was the arm challenge, so I'm going to try that tonight. And then I'm also pretty interested, borderline on the fence, maybe iffy, about doing a couch to 5K because two of my men have been doing it, Gastric Tiger and Bobby. So I think I might try it, but I'm not a runner, and that's another excuse. See, I'm trying not to do excuses. So I will be looking into it and see what I think. And then my other frustration is my hair, and I'm gonna be vain for a minute, and my hair is falling out, and it's like getting really thin up here. And then also if you look, let's see, here, like it used to be a lot thicker, and now it's just kind of like, wah, wah. So it's finally happening, and I'm trying to decide what to do. I might get some hair extensions, or might just shave it all off. Although my head is kind of bumpy, so I don't think I would look very good with a bald head. So, all right, 15 minutes. I will continue. I think I can finish under 20, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so some shout outs. So, new to the other side of the bench, LoveMeimTracy, yay, congrats. And the Real Sherbear had surgery too, and my girl watched PattiMelt. So, congrats to you guys. I'm going to put a link down here so people can follow you, and I'm just so excited for you. This is our year, 2014. And then new to our crazy family, please go check out Cassandra. I don't remember her title, her YouTube handle, but I'll put her down here. She's been watching for a while, and she seems like she's going to be a great, fun addition to our crazy family. And then also somebody who's just, oh, and she's going to have her surgery in May, I believe, May 15th or 12th or something like that. So it's right around the corner. And then RoundmanDisappears, he's having surgery in August or September, and he's already just like totally kicking it. So I'm really proud of you already. You are going to rock this, and it's really exciting to see you already just taking the bull by its horns. So nice job. Can't wait. So also, I want to do a shout out to Billy's journey. I'm sorry that your foot is hurt. That's sucky. But I really enjoyed your video response to Sarah. So I hope you get better soon, and I'm thinking about your little niece. Yeah. And then also some birthday shout outs. Already gave one out to Bobby, so happy birthday, Bobby. You're the best. And also Missy of Miscellaneous Feels. Happy birthday as well. And then my newfound love, his name happens to be Tyrone, and he came across the water from England, but his birthday just happened to be kind of fitting, and it was on 4/20 this year. So happy birthday, Tyrone. I hope you were high on life. Waka, waka, waka. Okay, so then NSVs, I have a couple fun ones. So first NSV is I took a bath. I've not fitted in a bathtub since probably high school, and it was dreamy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was dreamy. It was like a swimming pool in your house. Like, all right, I could get used to this. So that's probably going to be one of my transfer addictions, is taking a bath. Also, I've been wearing flip-flops lately because the weather's been pretty awesome here, and my feet are skinnier, which makes my feet look prettier, and that's exciting to me. Oh, and this one's kind of fun. So the other day, I felt something weird on my seatbelt when I got in the car, and I was like, oh, that's weird, and I just buckled it. Come to find out, I had caught it in the door, and I was like able to buckle my seatbelt with like half of it out the door, and I was like, huh, because before I needed practically the whole seatbelt, and now it was caught in the door, and I was fine. I didn't even have to open the door up and get it out like I usually do. So that's crazy. Also, butt bones. Never knew I had them because I had so much padding. So now when I sit in a hard chair, I'm like, ow! ow, and I have to kind of go back and forth. So I don't know really if this is an NSV or just something for other people to be prepared for. Sometimes losing weight is uncomfortable. So it's actually kind of funny to realize that after all of those layers of fat are kind of melting off, that I actually have some bones underneath there. So yeah. And then my other fun story is I went shopping with my niece and my sister-in-law the other day, I raced them. So they were going to take the elevator because Abby likes to ride in the elevator. She's my niece. And so I was like, all right, I'll race you. And it was only a story, so it wasn't like, it was just 2 flights of stairs. And so I beat them at the elevator. I like started and we raced. And then the other time I had my water bottle and I was like, I was drinking out of it and drinking water, and I just said, you know, Abby, I drink water, because she asked me about it, and I said, I drink a lot of water now to be healthy. And so after I ran up the stairs, she was like, you really are a speedier and healthier auntie. And I just chuckled because that is definitely one of my best NSVs so far, because it was one of the reasons why I did the surgery, and especially wanted to be able to run around and play with my niece and my nephews, and so that was pretty awesome. So I think I'll leave that there. I also had something I wanted to talk about my journey, about being super morbidly obese at 420, no pun intended, but no, I was 430. What am I talking about? Okay, anyway, I'll save that for my Surgiversary video, because this is way too long. And if you're still with me, you're a trooper. All right, I will sign off now. That was probably the longest video I've ever made. You guys, you're the greatest, and I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your comments. So, comment, make me laugh. All right, love y'all. Bye.
You're better than the best. I'm lucky just to linger in your